Okay, you are B2 batch with lot of experiences. So once you hear what I say, uh, you feel that you already knew this. Yeah. Once I tell something, you feel that you know it. Of course, that's yes, because this knowledge belongs to you. This knowledge is within you, and this is not a new knowledge, but anyway, we are going to organize this knowledge in a way that this would be pretty much beneficial. And then there can be more avenues opening up because of this new knowledge. So this new knowledge should be beneficial, means useful, and also it has some practicalities, which means workable. Useful and workable knowledge we have to gain every day. Yeah. So otherwise, if you just listen and bring some only memory based textbooks knowledge, it has no use, Putala. So as I mentioned to you, this is not a new knowledge, but we will aware this uh, once we come to know this, we will aware that it is useful and it is within you. So that's why. So this is quite. You have quite strong ownership of this subject. So I will assure that in the exam, you will easily score A plus, everyone. So that is better for your grades as well. But this is something you are receiving for not only for the grades, but also for the betterment of the society. We will see how useful and valuable this knowledge, and I will assure that this knowledge is already within you, because especially you are from B2 batch. You have quite experience. Yeah, quite experience. So I think good to have this subject uh, in our module. Good to have it. I am assigned, and this is quite challenging for me as well. But anyway, we will learn together this. Okay. So no teachers, no students, so no masters, all are students, and all can be teachers. Okay, so this is a quite wonderful approach we have to have, and don't worry if you have any concerns about timing or whatever. You can raise the issues even in openly, or even you can personally talk to me, or you can send in chats. Yeah, and the other thing is, before starting, I have to mention this, that signal issues, signal issues, signal issues. Sometimes even though we are using telecom lines, we can see lot of signal interruptions. So we have to live with that, we have to bear with that. So don't be upset about that. So even I'm using another backup line for the signal. I think you also experience the same. So we will manage with these difficulties as well. Okay. So this subject, environmental management and cleaner production. So this module code 60402 MF. Okay. And industrial management students, food process technology and manufacturing, all the three groups are learning this together. Also are sharing their knowledge, okay, together. Okay. So please provide me the representatives here. Yeah, I have no idea the names of the representatives. Yeah. So I think Menika is manufacturing representative according to Madam Alahaperum. Food process, Dinesh. As Kamal sir told me that Dinesh is here. And I am just one representative talked to me. I couldn't get his name. Anyway, you three-person needs to give the student list for me, because I have to create 5 groups from each. Okay, 5 groups of from each batch for your continuous assessments. So we will look into group work for continuous assessment, then it's easier for you since you are working, but anyway you have to contribute for your group. That's important. You have to contribute for your group. So that is one thing. So we will try to proceed. This environmental management and cleaner production. Anyway, today happened to be the first session. So there are 2 segments. Environmental management. Okay, that is one. And the other segment is cleaner production. Okay, cleaner production. Cleaner production. So, cleaner production. I think production is not a new word, but here it's about cleaner production. Okay. So, I will put the scope as industry. That is one thing. Manufacturing sector. Another, even services sector. Also, and any nature of business and enterprise. Okay, any nature of business and enterprise, we can put under this scope. Okay, we will put under this scope. So please keep in mind that this subject is, okay, has a wider scope. Yeah. Even not only this, household means, okay, domestic. See, our kitchen, if you think of our kitchen, it has some little bit something like we call making rice. Okay, so preparing meals. Okay, and then ironing, cooking, boiling. Okay, those are the processes. So these processes means something. It has a connectivity with production, I would say, because it's a very very vast scope. This household production has a very vast scope. The reason is, when it comes to households, it is not just your house and my house. It's about million houses in Sri Lanka. So million houses together. You imagine combining all the kitchens, ironing, washing, everything. It is massive, even using of energy for different applications. Sometimes for water pumping, sometimes you are using the water, the tap water or the groundwater. The water is a precious resource. You are using electricity. Also, you are using for the heating purposes. Some may be using electricity, sometimes this cooking gas or natural gas, sometimes biomasses. So you can see, when it comes to household matters, it's a million house, it's a million-fold concept. Okay, so cleaner production is everything. Everything is cleaner production. Yeah. So it is not only your industry, it's not only your house. Okay, it's about entirety. So even in big companies, they are very particular on environmental management and cleaner production. And if I'm not mistaken, this sector, the chair of this sector in Toyota company is the chairman of the company. He's in this committee. He chairs the committee because cleaner production brings everything. Innovations, new directions. Later we can see. Yeah, cleaner production. Environmental management. This is very important. Okay, the same way sustainable production, sustainable consumption. So these are the things now the industries and trades are being guided. Yeah. So that is very important. So clean production is something, really the scope is very massive. So even in hotel industries, even in your manufacturing, garment industries. So this is very important. What cleaner production means. Okay. Yeah, we will explore this, don't worry. Eh? So when it comes to environmental management, okay, so you have to understand environment as well before managing environment. Now environment, people are using different kind of environments they are talking. Sometimes business environment, sometimes political environments, sometimes how to say, the environment of the nature. Okay, so there are digital environments. So you can see different environments people are talking. Okay, so here we have to understand, because you cannot define environment. It is very difficult to define, but you can understand environment. Yeah. So your business environment, you have some understanding. You know about your stakeholders, and you know about your socio-economic responsibilities. You know about the guidelines, the regulations you have to follow and all. So everything together, this environment and the system defines, and we have to work within that framework maybe. Yeah. So we have to understand what environment means for our cases. Okay. What environment means. So those are very important. So actually no such thing, eh? But we have to talk these things in the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, how do you feel it? Okay. Yeah. So cleaner production, when it comes to cleaner production, yeah. So you feel that this is not Bana when you look into this slide really. Related to industry, manufacturing, services, businesses and enterprises means there are technology aspects. Okay. There are technology aspects. There are scientific aspects. So together can be science and technology aspect. I think you all can sense this very well. Other than that, of course, operational aspects. You, the managers, know this. Strategies, strategic aspects, and also managerial management aspects. There are a lot. So this is something, not just preaching of words or anything, but there is a technology base. There is a scientific base. There are strategic base. There are operational base. There are management base for this. Okay. Also, there are legal bases. Okay. There are policies, procedures, a lot. So you are going to receive a well-organized package. not to say knowledge package, okay, while following this. But I'm not expecting you to memorize this. Just understand. I will assure that you can score a very good mark in the exam with no memory, but you need certain understanding and maturity. Okay. And the other thing is all the videos I'm posting so that you can watch it. If you miss the class, so you can watch it, but don't miss the classes, because then I have no much motivation if you are missing the class. So please, you have to participate for the classes every day. So then we feel good sharing this. Okay. So this is very important. So you can be very serious on this, because technology is our base. Science is our base. Management is our base. We do operations. Operations, so surgery, so they do operations. Surgeries means those are, because in a given time, you have to plan the resources all, including the specialists, the surgeons, anesthetists, and nurses, all are in a full team. They are on these procedures. Okay, it is quite, the surgeries are operational. That's why we call operations. So it is not only for the surgeries. Entire plan works, no matter it's in industries, of course, even in household levels. Nowadays, see, in the morning, we all are very busy. It is something like really operational, you know. Yeah. So no more having the light lifestyles in the morning. All are busy. Yeah, quite in operational mode. Yeah, that's how. So working mode. So house is no more to relax but to work. Anyway, this happened to be the lifestyles. So no issues about that. But anyway, we can talk about this as well. Okay. Also, there are many things. So we will talk bit by bit. It's the same one. Yeah, this is your score. So here we just had policy and regulatory. Okay, Tara, Tara. So it looks like your job really. It looks like your job. Yeah, nothing new. Yeah, this is your job. Isn't that so? This is your job. Anything but that? Yeah. This is your job. Yeah. So this is something quite familiar to you. Yeah, no issues. Okay. This is your job.